Good morning, Mountain Lions. Mrs. Robinson here with your weekly message. So I just have to say, trimester 2 is ending soon, and your teachers are turning in their report cards, and I'm checking out how each of you is doing. And I have to say, I'm so proud of the work that you've put in. And I wanted to take a minute to talk about something that's important to me, which is growth mindset. And I know you probably have heard of it before. If you've heard of growth mindset, raise your hand. Cool. And then there's some of you that don't know. So growth mindset is basically looking at the things that you're doing and maybe even the things that you're not doing or doing as well as you would like to, and understanding that you're not there yet, but that you're going to get there at some point if you keep working and you keep growing and you keep trying. So when I'm looking at your report cards, I'm thinking about the growth mindset. And there are some of you that will get report cards where you're not reading at grade level yet, or maybe you're still struggling with your math facts, or fractions are really getting you, or division. And I just want you to know that it's okay. It's okay to not be there yet, because I know you're going to get there with hard work. What's not okay is to give up and not try. And I do sometimes see kids in class not trying as hard as they could. And that makes me much, much more sad than if I see someone who's trying really hard and hasn't gotten there yet. So just something to think about as we get ready for report cards for trimester 2. So I'm super proud of the work that you've put in, and if you're not there yet, that's okay. And I even have to remind myself that I'm not going to get everything right every time. I'm not going to meet every single goal that I set, and that's okay. I'm still working towards it, and I'm going to get there. So, growth mindset. That's our little tip for the week. The other thing I wanted to say is thank you so much to all the teachers who hosted visitors. Feels like forever ago, but it was just a couple weeks ago. We have visitors for a conference of educators that were in town. So thanks again. It's always super fun when we get to show off all of the amazing things that we're doing here at Magnolia. Also, something exciting this week, Dr. Seuss's birthday is this week. It's actually March 2nd. Since we're not in school on March 2nd, on Friday, it's Read Across America Day. So I'm going to challenge you and all of your teachers to read with us, maybe read a Dr. Seuss book on Friday. And I'm going to prepare a read aloud for you guys to show in class on Friday. So get excited for that. I'm actually going to be at a meeting all day on Friday, so I won't get to be here to watch you guys celebrating his birthday or reading those books, but I'll be with you in spirit. Miss Chavez and I will be working on some plans for our school and working on focusing on our goals and student achievement. So super exciting stuff on Friday. And then finally, this is really our last week of February. I can't believe it. Time flies when you're having fun. So just remember to practice kindness and love for others, and try to understand that everyone's coming from somewhere with some kind of a story, and you never know what's going on in their life. You never know if something crazy just happened, or if they're feeling sad, or if they lost someone. So practicing kindness is really the best way to approach anything, and it's really the best policy. So have a great week, and I'm going to have your green ticket winners in just a minute. All right, I always have to sit down for this because I have to draw them out of the pile. So here we go. I have drawn names. I'm going to start with kindergarten in Mrs. Weinstein's class, Bailey, green ticket winner. And from Miss Thomas, Ivana. From Miss Thomas, Faisal. From Mrs. Weinstein, David. From Mrs. Peters, Samantha. Also from Mrs. Peters, Bryce. From Mrs. Kisbert, Angie and Daniela. From Miss Raymakers, Pilar. Also from Miss Raymakers, Fatima. From Mrs. Montez, Mia. From Mrs. Montez, Cadence. From Miss Olson, Wyatt and Carol. From Miss Sacramento, Husna and Sani. From Mrs. Statmuller, Sergio and Sierra. From Mrs. Wolzen, Tatum and and Jacob. From Mrs. Sargent, Tammy and Evelyn. From Mr. Charles, George and Maddox. From Mrs. Suto, Tanvir and Dominic. From Mrs. Hammett, Reva and Sonia. From Mrs. Wolf, Adrian and Nargis. And from Mrs. Plack, Anita and Muhammad. Super awesome job. Stay tuned. I'm going to be calling names for the VIP treasure box next. All right, guys. So the VIP treasure box, if you haven't been there, is right here. It's in the corner of my office, and it's got some super, super cool stuff in it. So we have 3 winners this week for the VIP treasure box, and that is Mackenzie G from Miss Wolf, Iram from Mrs. Weinstein, and Kaylin from Mrs. Wolzen. So I'm going to put your green tickets, VIP, up on my whiteboard. Come and see me tomorrow or today. Depends on when you're seeing this. Come and see me and you can pick your prize from the prize box. Have a great week, Mountain Lions. See you in the hallways.